55 days ago, 24 Australians began the adventure of a lifetime, playing the world's greatest game. Now, just 3 remain. And tonight, one will be crowned sole survivor. Advertising producer Peter.
Peter wins immunity!
Quietly playing his game under the radar.
It's not about the biggest move, I think it's about the best move.
Rodeo riding mother Tara.
Boom.
She went from outsider to the finale thanks to her strong social game.
They ain't no stay-at-home mum. I'm a freaking barrel racer.
Or flight attendant Jericho, playing hard beneath a smiling exterior.
There will be bloodshed. If it is me, then I hope that I drag someone with me down to hell.
Last time,
Michelle's in the water.
Peter won immunity
Does he have it? Yes!
and had Jericho in his
I
sights.
think it'll be 3 of us, right, Jericho?
And I was like, what? Whoa, what's happening here?
I'm definitely ready, Michelle. I promise you.
Tara used her vote to split the numbers.
Jericho. Michelle. A deadlock at the final 4 means Michelle and Jericho will now compete in a fire-making challenge. Survivors ready? Go.
Jericho and Michelle fought for their lives in a race to make fire.
Michelle is not giving up. Jericho wins this challenge.
Tonight, the challenge to end them all. The ultimate test of exhausted bodies and minds.
Let go of that idol. You could be letting go of your place in the game.
Who will outwit, outplay, and outlast the others to win the $500,000 and the title of sole survivor?
To know that there's 2 days left, that's 48 hours, and then there's 3 of us left. It just feels incredible to know that we are this close to the finish line. To get there to the end, I just need to win that final immunity challenge. It's gonna be one hell of a fight. To see all the torches that represented all the people that have gone through this whole game is so surreal. It makes me feel like I do deserve to be in the final 3. And those other players tried, but I've outlasted them. Joan, it's been a long time.
I didn't meet Joan.
I did. She was the first person that would put her hand up for the puzzle. I think she knew that it could make her a hero or send her packing.
Adam, I feel like you gave away his cards a little too early.
I want to find the idol. You can come and help me look for it if you want to play with me.
Okay. Fierce player, good at challenges. Yeah! Okay. Mr. Character
The
himself,
soul of the tribe.
Tarzan.
I happen to be in a game where you're supposed to draw alliances. Well, maybe being a friend to somebody might make a stronger one. Being true to myself, for me, was everything. God, I love this game.
Oh, my favourite.
Amy.
She looks look like a hairdresser, and in fact, she was a plumber.
Spewing.
Sam was a pocket rocket in our challenges. Her downfall, though, was Mark.
Sam and I were a close pair. If I met her on the outside, I'd definitely be keen on her.
They were just like a power pair, and so we had to send Mark and Sam home.
Jackie.
Oh, Jackie.
It's like a game of Monopoly, you know, you can be playing with your best friend and as soon as you hit Mayfair, you just buy it. And then you put hotels on it and wipe her out.
Kent.
My strategy is find the dickhead. If you look round and you can't find the dickhead, it's you and you're in real trouble.
Oh, here's one. AK. I will say that he played a great game, but look where it got him.
The chicken idol. Look at it, in the shape of a chicken. I was completely on the outs when we started this. I turned it around, I gained trust, but that swap cost me.
Oh, we got AK.
I just want to be remembered as the player that played big.
Ben 10. He was the youngest contestant.
Wow.
Odette. She'd say what she wanted to say and she would move on.
Our first jury member.
Jared. Oh, an incredible guy. One of my closest allies in this game.
Up until the merge, I was in control. Come the merge, that control has slipped away.
I actually really like Annalise.
Higher, higher! We went to exile together, so we shared this moment that no one else in the game can experience.
Master Zen.
Henry.
Henry takes it for a sunger!
He had the charisma, the charm. Woo. People fell on his Henry spell.
First thing I said was a lie. I'm a yoga instructor. Namaste. I was throwing challenges. I was building multiple alliances. I want to be remembered as a guy that absolutely played the game from day one.
Tessa, she was logical, she was smart. I felt like I not only lost a player in the game, but actually like a true friend when Tess went home.
Oh, Sarah.
The model that can start a fire and doesn't mind to get dirty.
Luke.
Oh, Lukey. Oh. Yeah, boy.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! I couldn't have had another brother in this game other than Luke. He was probably my other half.
I'm here to stir the pot, make sure everyone's on their toes. You're creeping. You can't be sitting there walking around thinking you're the boss. I'm the boss.
Ziggy, she was a fierce competitor, powerhouse in those challenges.
But Ziggy wins first individual immunity.
Oh, my Lockie. I don't know if I could have got this far, really, without him.
You know, the guy won 3 immunity challenges in a row.
Oh, I love you, Lockie. Mish.
Yeah.
On the barge, she had this beautiful dress on and she was freezing and we were all thinking, she won't last long.
Shell takes individual immunity.
She wanted to come out of this game with fireworks, and she did.
For a minute there, I thought, my name isn't on any of these torches, and that's because I'm still here. And it made me feel a little bit more confident to lead into that final immunity challenge.
Oh my gosh.
It's epic. Even though I haven't won a single challenge, I feel this one is more than ever the important one. This is the finale. This is the one that gives you the power to choose who you want to take to the final 2. So this one is like the golden buckle in barrel racing.
Come on in, guys.
Last night, I could see that the immunity necklace was my lifeline in this game. And I think it will be my lifeline again for the next tribal. The way I see it is that this challenge is do or die, and I need to do because I don't want to die.
This is it, guys. You ready to get to your final immunity challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
First things first, Peter, you need to take it back. Thank you. For the last time, immunity is back up for grabs. Okay, today's challenge may look a little familiar. That's because we did it here last year, and it turned out to be the toughest challenge in the game. This year, it may even be a little tougher. Right now it's late afternoon, but soon that sun's gonna set. And you'll be competing at night.
Oh.
You're gonna get wet, but you'll have no sun to keep you warm. You'll hear the waves, but you won't see them coming. This is the challenge where Christy made her mark in Survivor. Now it's time to make yours. All right, you know how this works. You're gonna stand with both feet on narrow pedestals with one hand on the idol. If at any stage you break contact at any of those 3 points, if your free hand touches the idol or the stand that it's sitting on, you're out of the challenge. Last person left standing wins immunity and a spot in the final 2. Guaranteed a 50% chance of winning $500,000 and the title of Sole Survivor. All right, let's draw for spots, get started.
Good luck. Good luck, Peter.
All right, assume the position. For immunity and a spot in the final 2, this challenge is now on. This is a pretty simple challenge, this one. Just need to hang on as long as you can. It's not a very comfortable position. There's not much to balance on those pedestals. Soon that discomfort will turn into pain. And then it becomes about pain management. Mind over matter at that point. So much of this challenge is really just psychological. Convincing yourself that you can keep going. This is what Survivor's about. You gotta dig deep if you want it. Here we go. Swell starting to come up. And we're not even mid-tide yet. That's gonna be the first of many, I'm guessing. You guys have been out here for 30 minutes. Tara, the sun's about to set. You're gonna be doing this challenge at night. How do you feel about that?
When I can see the waves come, I can sort of duck my head down. Nighttime, a wave could hit you in the face and you could just lose balance. So this is up the ante with doing it in the dark, that's for sure.
What about you, Peter? You concerned with your back to the ocean?
If it's dark, my back to the ocean doesn't make a difference, so no.
We've had a cyclone, we've had storms, why you just gotta be able to tough it out.
Yeah.
Is that your mantra today? Tough it out?
Yep, gotta tough it out.
I like it. Well, the sun is well and truly gone. This is the last of the light. Night's about to fall. I hope you're all prepared for the wet, the cold, the wind, and the dark. This is where the real challenge begins.
Oh my God.
Yep, right in the face.
1 hour, guys. How's everyone feeling?
Good. Good.
Shit. I'll be honest.
Thank you, Tara. Everyone else is lying to me, right? It is jet black out here. You really cannot see what's going on with the surf.
Hear them? You can't see them.
Yep. You don't know which one's going to hit.
Oh my God.
You're moving your feet around a lot, Jericho. They're getting sore?
They're good, actually. I'm fine. Or am I lying? We'll never know.
So game face is definitely a strategy for you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're comfortable because you have been out here for 90 minutes. Peter, how would it feel to make it to the final two? Day 55, as far as you can go.
It honestly would be a dream come true. I've loved Survivor for a really long time, and to win would be, you know, the whole package. But the only way you can make that dream official right now is to win this challenge. So that's what I've got to focus on doing.
Guys, you've been out here for 2 hours now. Don't give up now. Very different pictures here. Jericho looking very solid. Peter, head down in the zone. Tara moving around a lot, trying to find something comfortable. Your muscles must be cramping now. Tara, what do you think has got you this far in the game?
Yeah, I was just being me. I'm just a stay-at-home mum, you know? So, don't get me wrong, I love my job, but some of these guys are, you know, like we had Ziggy the Olympian and Lockie jumps off buildings and...
Gary's an incredible photographer.
Yeah.
Tess is a doctor. There's so many amazing people.
That's true. Everyone has a shot in this game.
It's just, yeah, I just feel very blessed. But I just don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want to disappoint myself. So, yeah.
Tara, you seem to be getting quite emotional. What's going on for you?
I'm just trying to pull it in, pull it all together. You know, my emotions are starting to get over me and I'm really trying hard to just bear down, but it's starting to hurt. And I just don't want to feel like I don't feel like I'm not meant to be here, but I am, but I just can't. I'm just trying my hardest, that's all. I'm trying really hard.
Hey, your final three. You totally deserve to be here.
Doing so well, Tara.
I know. I'm trying.
You're doing amazing,
really
Tara.
am trying. My legs aren't holding me anymore.
You got this, Tara. Don't give up. Do your best, Tara.
Tara, you can cry all you want, but just keep your hand on that idol and your feet on the pedestals. There's one thing about Survivor that I keep on saying again and again. Just never give up.
No.
I know all three of you want to win this challenge. That necklace has some serious power tonight. Let go of that idol, and you could be letting go of your place in the game. Waves really pounding in now.
Talk.
I don't know if I can talk now because it's bad.
What's the different names again? So stallion is...
A stallion is a male horse. A mare is a female horse. A filly is a young female horse. And colt is a young male horse.
A colt, C-O-L-T.
I know what you do. It's good. Keep trying. I'm trying, eh? I'm trying to talk.
Oh, God.
Doing amazing, Tara.
Tara looks like she's in serious pain now. Really starting to wobble. Oh. Tara almost loses her balance. Nice recovery.
Good job, Tara.
We're out here for 53 days. That is a long time. Not much food, not much sleep. Incredibly exhausting. How much is left in the tank for this final challenge? I think she's had enough. She's stepping out of the challenge. 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Oh, wow, almost 3.
Almost 3 hours, Tara.
Yep.
Family's going to be very proud of you.
I hope so.
You've done incredibly well.
You did so well, Tara.
Did great, Tara.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
That'll be enough.
Thank you.
So now we're down to 2. Peter and Jericho battling it out for that necklace. Who's going to be the last one standing? Wow. Just as Tara steps off, the ocean gets really angry. Not even at high tide yet. Jericho, if Peter wins, are you worried you could be going home?
Yeah.
Peter,
Yeah.
if Jericho wins, are you worried that you could be going home?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, you guys have now been out here for 3.5 hours. How much longer do you think you got in you?
To the morning.
To the morning?
Yeah.
Wow. Peter, is that a little bit of a concern?
No, I'm not sure if I have to.
Looks like we might be here for a while. You guys are just getting smashed now. The wind is definitely picking up. That's not going to help with wet clothes. another massive wave pounds them both. Damn. Every wave now just cuts to the bone. The wind kicking up, soaked to the core, really starting to shake with the cold. There's no way to increase your body temperature when you're stuck in one position like that. It's all about the psychology now. How long can I last versus how long can they last? It's a waiting game now. Both boys determined to give it everything they've got, reaching to the bottom of the tank, trying to find that inner strength to keep going. Who's going to reach the end of their limit?
Worth it. I have a hand getting down, please.
You want to step down? All right. After 5¼ hours, Peter no longer can stand up. Jericho wins the final immunity.
You're right, you're right. Take your time.
Oh, man.
Sit down for a bit, babe. For a little bit.
I don't cry. I don't cry.
All right? It was a massive, massive effort.
Peter, come here. Bro, you made me fight for my life. You have gained my respect, my bro. Man, I'm so proud of you.
Peter, how you feeling? Think you can walk?
I'm okay. Sit. Take this off, my bro, because it's really damp. Prove to everybody that we deserve to be in the final three. No one can tell us and devalue what we've achieved. Yeah?
Peter and Tara, that was a massive effort. But Jericho, come on over.
Work, Jer.
Well and truly earned this after 5 hours and 13 minutes. First individual immunity win in the final challenge. Congratulations, you are safe, cannot be voted out. Guaranteed a spot in the final two, where you will get a chance to plead your case to the jury. But before we get to that, tomorrow night at Tribal Council, you have a big decision to make. Your vote will decide who will join you in the final two and who will become the final member of the jury. It's a lot to think about. Go back to camp, get a good night's sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow at Tribal Council. All right, well done. Congratulations.
Well done, Jer.
This is the biggest decision of my entire life. Tonight is deciding the person that'll sit next to me and plead their case against mine for that Soul Survivor title and that $500,000. It's crazy. You can weigh up the two options that I have. They're both very different people. It's like trying to decide apples and oranges. And I could possibly be putting the wrong person in the finals with me and giving someone else $500,000. It is the biggest, most terrifying position to be in that I have to make a decision like that.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Jared, Annalise, Henry, Sarah, Luke, Ziggy, Lockie, and Michelle voted out Last Tribal Council. Well, first of all, I want to say that was an epic battle in the final challenge. Massive effort from everyone. Well done. And just to catch up, the jury, so the final challenge was the same as last year, except we did it at night, which added a whole level of difficulty unto itself. Tara lasted almost 3 hours. The boys went for an impressive 5 hours and 13 minutes before Peter stepped off. Well done. So Jericho, you finally got your wish. First individual immunity win in the final challenge. How's that feel?
The Survivor gods were telling me patience and you will get your wish, and it was quite of a battle. I didn't just get it easily, I had to earn it, and I have mad respect for the two of them. It was a good fight.
Well, you hold all the power tonight. Is it more important to you to take someone you can beat or someone who you think will put up a good fight in the final two?
It's not about who's an easy win. It's more so who deserves to be sitting next to me and how they should stand against me in the final two. That's how I look at it.
Tara, why should Jericho not take Peter to the end?
I still feel strongly that Jerry and I both are lovable and sociable characters in the game, and we take every move seriously, and, you know, that's why I feel that if he was to take Peter, the jury would see that as he's just taken the easy ride out.
My turn?
Yeah.
Firstly, I couldn't disagree more. I do not think I'm the easy ride out. I think Jericho has played a really good game, and I believe that the jury would respect someone who stuck to their word in taking big plays, and I believe I am a big player in this game. I believe I've really had to fight my way through, and I've worked with a lot of people, and I've worked individually, and I believe if he does take Tara to the end, when there is very likely a consensus from the jury that Tara is a weaker player, then he's potentially undermining his own game, whereby he's not taking risks and he's not making a big move in taking someone like me who's played a really good game to the end.
Sorry, but, like, you had the opportunity. You owned this necklace 3 days ago, and you went around to me and Michelle and you're like, just pick Jericho. Jericho's the easy vote. And you're trying to sit here and tell me that you've taken huge risk. It was the last opportunity to prove to the jury that you've got some sort of balls to go ahead and battle for that spot that you want. I took that opportunity and hold on to it, and I didn't let it go.
I make logical decisions in this game, and I weighed up what the jury was thinking, and I also weighed up that the final challenge was most likely going to be physical. And for my game, the most logical decision and the smartest option was honestly to take out Jericho.
All right, well, I'm going to give you guys a final pitch. Peter, why should Jericho take you to the end?
Jericho, I believe I have played a really good game. The jury, because they are made of such big game players, they want to see someone who has played a strong game in the final with Jericho. So I believe not taking me will undermine Jericho's game because he is based on playing big risks and making big moves. And if you're taking an easier option, and I'm sorry, Tara, but I do believe you are the easier option tonight, because you did spend a lot of time in Lockie's shadow. I don't believe all of your moves have been logical in this game. I believe if you don't take me, then the jury will consider that as a negative.
Okay, so Tara, why should Jericho take you to the end?
In my defense, I could be classed as an underdog or I could be classed as a weak player, but you know what? Bring it on. Because if you want to fight, then bring me. You take Petey and it will be a bit of a disrespect to the game. That's what I'm saying.
I should say I disagree entirely with that
Well,
last
of course
statement.
you disagree. It's
I
my
do.
time to pitch. You just had a pitch. Now it's my time
Sorry,
to pitch.
I thought you were finished.
You disagree. Of course you disagree. I'm a strong player and I feel that at the end of the day, if you wanted to have a fight and battle it out and prove that you are the sole survivor, then I'll be sitting next to you.
Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Peter and Tara, you can't vote for yourself. You can't vote for Jericho, so you can only vote for each other, which means that your votes cancel each other out. So, Jericho, ultimately, you decide who's going to leave this game and be the final member of the jury. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Jericho, it's time to vote. I'll go get the vote. Once the vote is read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave tribal council area immediately. I'll read the vote. "22nd person voted out from Australian Survivor, final member of our jury. Peter, you need to bring me a torch."
Congratulations and good luck, you guys.
Wow.
And stay up, you guys. We're hanging out tonight.
Peter, the tribe has spoken.
Can I have a hug? Bring it in.
Time to go.
See you, Peter.
Well
Bye,
done.
Petey.
Congratulations.
Holy crap! Day 55. What the heck?
Yeah. Jericho and Tara, congratulations. You are the final two. You've done everything you can in this game, and now it's going to be up to them. So go home, get some sleep, and think about how you're going to convince them that you deserve the $500,000. Grab your torches, head on out.
Wow. I took you because you really deserve it more than he does. We were destined to be here at day 55.
55 days on this island.
I could win $500,000. What the heck? I'm just a flight attendant from Melbourne. So excited! I have been dreaming of this moment, to know that I have a shot in winning Survivor. To me, I feel like dreams can come true.
It's starting to clear up into a nice day.
The last thing I need to do is convince the jury tonight that I am worthy of that title of Sole Survivor.
Congratulations, you have made it to day 55.
Tonight, you face your last tribal council. To help you prepare, breakfast is provided in the crate below! Oh my goodness! For me, there is no option apart from winning this. Back in Philippines, my parents weren't wealthy. In fact, we lived in a shelter that just was able to withstand the rain. Let's cook some food! The reason why I stand here is because they work blood, sweat, and tears for me, and so I owe it to them. Holy moly, are you kidding me?
Listen to it sizzle.
I feel like they deserve everything, and I want to be the person that can finally provide for them just as much as they provided for me.
Hey! 55 days.
55 days, congratulations.
Congratulations, babe.
Cheers to outlasting every single contestant in this game and doing an amazing job at it.
What a way to finish a really tough game.
I really want that title because I feel that I deserve it more than anyone in this game. I'll be honest, I did second prioritize making friends in this game.
Oh.
People underestimated me. People thought that I was this angelic boy when really, I was a wolf in sheep's clothing. I always made sure that resources were used wisely. I had Luke. He was my best friend, and we've conquered Asanga together. Then I had the jar of cookies, and I used it to build an army. I placed certain people in the front line to fight my battles, to act as shields. They were the ones that got taken down with my name never being written down until 52 days later. And that is why I guaranteed myself a spot to plead my case in front of the jury. I am going to make sure that they give me that crown tonight, because I deserve it.
One, two, three. If I ever met Jericho in the outside world, it would probably be more of just a hi, see you later. Woo! Woo! The fact is, we have a great relationship and we could even have a good friendship outside the game. 2017 Soul Survivor!
What? No, you're not!
But tonight at Tribal Council, I'll be leaving the friendship at the door. Jerry and I will be going in as fierce competitors.
Look at this. This is the home we've been living in for the last 55 days. I look at it and I go, Jericho has been living in this beach since day one. How cool is it even that I'm going to prove to you that you shouldn't have arrived in this camp?
Jericho made a mistake taking me to the final two. He's looking at me as not a big threat when I will be. I survived by getting booted out of Sematau, headed to Exile Beach. Then I had to come here to Asanga, form new relationships and build trust, make it to the merge, and Jericho has never left Asanga.
Bye, bitch.
But then on top of that, I can say that I have survived 21 tribal councils, and Jerry only got his name written down once. He definitely had it easy.
really emotional.
Same.
I don't know if I want to go. I just feel like we're saying goodbye to our home.
$500,000, it sets up my family. I have 3 growing boys, and with Mum living with us as well, it'd be nice to get her a little place where she can call home. So I would do anything to win that money.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss this place. What a journey. You, ladies first.
Bye, God.
It's nerve-wracking to go into the last tribal council knowing that the person that I chose to sit next to is the person that I'm battling it out for that title of sole survivor. There is a big possibility that Tara could run away with the money and that I made the wrong decision and that I should have taken Peter instead of Tara. But the decision I make is a decision I have to own. And if it's Tara that wins it, then the only person to blame is me.
Now bring in the members of our jury. Jared, Annalise, Henry, Sarah, Luke, Ziggy, Lockie, Michelle, Peter voted out the last tribal council. So here we are, day 55, your final tribal council. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jericho, Tara, you two have gone as far as you can go in this game. And tonight, the power now shifts to the jury. 9 people you've had a hand, either directly or indirectly, in voting out from this game, will now decide which of you two deserves the title of sole survivor and the $500,000 that goes with it. Now, up until this point, they've been pretty much quiet. They're gonna have an opportunity tonight to address you. They can ask anything, and you can answer however you want. But remember, whatever you say to the jury could make or break your game. So this is how it's gonna work. You'll each make an opening statement. This is your chance to pitch to the jury why you deserve to win this game. Then, one by one, they'll address you. Finally, they'll go to vote to decide who will win this game. You ready?
Ready.
Yep, let's do it.
Tara, you're up.
Hi, guys. I guess for myself, it was so hard going against you guys, I have to say straight off the bat. It was scary. Sitting on that barge on day 1, looking around, I was petrified. Lockie's arms were bigger than my legs. So I knew I had some work to do, and I knew my game plan, I would have to be a social player. I spoke to everyone. I knew I could draw people in, but it was the way of keeping you guys in that got me to where I am here today. You've got to remember, yes, this is a game, but I'm a human being and I have emotions. When I moved over to Asanga, I went from the highest high of being in a great alliance to the lowest low of feeling like nobody wants you and you're pretty well rejected. So I promised myself I wasn't just going to grab onto like 2 or 3 people. I was going to spread my wings, making sure I have alliances with every member in the Asanga group. So if I ever was in a bottom of an alliance, I knew I had a plan A, a plan B, and even a plan C. When we hit the merge, I knew straight away I was always going to stick with Lockie. A lot of you guys see Lockie as my shield, and I am first to admit that he was my shield. I needed someone big and mighty to
get me through the next couple of tribals. So I was happy to tag along. So then with all that said, there had to come a time to take out Lockie. It was my chance to prove that I have had a shield, but the shield now needs to go. And I have to start using my own armour. So then day 50, day 51 came. We were getting close to top 3. I could have went the easy way out with Petey and Michelle, but the person I knew that deserved to be at least battling out for the top 3 and not just getting an easy vote was Jerry. And what better way than to fight with a fire challenge? All I can say now is I feel tonight that this is the spot that I deserve. And I just hope I've played a big enough game that the jury will respect.
Jericho, over to you.
First and foremost, I just want to thank you all to have been a part of this game. I feel that every single one of you played an amazing game. Now, to open the book of Jericho that needs to be revealed, I had one goal that was in my mind, and that was that if I could convince and make anyone believe that I was the saint, kind-hearted Jericho that would never hurt anybody, then I was already winning. At some stage in this game, everyone really thought that I was this lovable guy and that you could find a friend in me. And friendship was there, but at the same time, I was willing to blindside every single one of you when I felt it was most important and useful to me. But if I wanted to get further into the game, I knew that I needed to have people to use as shields. So I had this jar of cookies. With these cookies, I decided I would take Luke, and I told him, you are the person that I feel like I can trust. Then I told Henry. I then told Sarah. I told every single one of those 3 different stories to make them feel special. And so when they had started to feel like they find loyalty in me, I was like, great, I have 3 shields that I can use. All I needed was that they get to the merge. One thing that I can tell you is that everything that I did, I can say that they were my moves, and I'm not going to try and hide that away. I feel that to respect this game is to make risky moves and make sure that they were big moves. And I feel that every player here see that these big moves is how you respect this thing that we call Survivor. You know, I stood in front of you and won 3 individual challenges. I've won the immunity challenge that was most important, and that guaranteed me a spot in the final 2. I won an individual challenge which proved to you that I can make a fire, and I gained an advantage that refined this whole entire jury to be in my favor. They were game-changing moves, and that's why I am sitting here and I came up on top.
All right, jury, you've heard from both Tara and Jericho. Now it's going to be your turn. Ask your questions wisely. Get everything you need to make that $500,000 decision. All right, jury, you've heard from both Tara and Jericho. Now it's going to be your turn. Michelle, you're first up.
Congratulations, first of all. You're both sitting there. The question I've got to ask is, tell me the biggest move you made in the game. I want one that you yourself have orchestrated. So, Tara, I'm going to let you go first.
Trying to get Lockie out. Around day 40, I went up to Luke and Jericho and I said, I'm ready. If you guys want to come on board, I'm ready to take out Lockie. The reason why I wanted to get Lockie out was I wanted to allow myself at least 15 days of proving that, yes, I used him as a shield and now I'm on my own. Now, we weren't expected that he was going to keep winning immunity necklaces, so I couldn't get him out until day 49.
Jericho?
I believe my biggest move was when I had my moral dilemma. I decided I wanted to make this jar of cookies just as powerful as an idol. And so I decided to take 3 people that I saw in Asana were the most crucial people, and they will be the people that I feel that I could take with me to use as shields. I told every single one of those 3 different stories to make them feel special and wanted and know that their alliance was basically to me. That's why I've got myself further in the game, because I had shields, and I also felt like I didn't float because I made this coalition on my own and they didn't know that.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
I need a drink.
Annalise, you're up.
Hi, Annalise.
Hi, guys. First and foremost, huge congratulations. I'm so happy for you that the 2 of you are sitting here. Jerry, when I came over to Asanga, the perception that I had of things was that you were working very closely with Luke and that you were maybe even riding Luke's coattails a little bit. But I want to give you a right of reply, a way to counteract the things that I've been thinking.
Yeah, I believe that people will perceive me as the person that rode Luke's coattail, but I look at it as Santa Claus. You ride the sleigh, but I'm the one with the whip. There was times where he would try and tell me what to do, and I'd say, no, that's not happening because that's not logical. Like I had the whip and he was the reindeer.
Okay. Tara.
Yes.
If I were to put you and Jericho on a pedestal, Jericho would be a little higher than you at this point in time. What I want to know is how and why it's strategic to sit next to Jericho here. How does that benefit your own personal gameplay?
I wanted to fight for my spot, and I wanted to go against someone that out of the 4 of us deserved to be battling out for the top 3. I knew he was good at challenges. We had 1 more challenge to go. So I knew it was going to be between him and Petey, and I was hoping it was going to be Jericho that won the immunity necklace. Once I knew that necklace was his, I was hoping that because I did help him get to the fire challenge, he would take me.
Thank you, both of you. I want to let you know that my mind is open and I'm willing to listen to anything that you guys have to say tonight.
Thank you.
Lockie, you're next.
Congratulations, guys. 55 days, that's amazing. Tara,
Yeah.
I'm super proud of you, planning to get me out.
Oh, good.
I knew it was coming, and like, I'm not bitter or anything about it. I'm super proud for you that you did it. Jericho, my question to you was, the day we went out swimming and stuff, like, to me, that was a pure, genuine moment, and I just wanted to know, was that genuine to you, or was that just gameplay?
That was probably one of the biggest highlights of this entire game.
Oh, awesome.
The minute you left, I spoke to Tara and I really said that I truly found somebody that I could actually hang out with outside of this game. I saw the Lockie that wasn't playing the game.
I'm very proud of both of you. Well done, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Ziggy, it's your turn.
Congratulations. I know we're all super jealous that it's not us sitting there, but you did outlast us all, so hat off to you both. My question is to both of you. I'll let Jericho go first. So, Jericho, why do you think Tara should be the sole survivor?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I think Tara has evolved. Originally, she acted on emotions and definitely wore her heart on her sleeve. Then the second half of this game, she started to change it up. She started realizing that if she wants to get far into this game, she has to start making big moves and risky ones and controversial ones. She just put herself on the line, and I was like, mad respect. And that's why I think she deserves to be here and be a sole survivor.
All right, Tara, why do you think Jericho should be the sole survivor?
The strategizing aside, the fella is 159 centimetres and he drags logs that are twice his size from the one end of the beach to the other, and he makes sure that fire is always going. He makes sure that we've always got food, comfort. When there was 12 of us in the hut, he was the one that was sleeping at the bottom of our feet like a dog because he knew there was no room. Jericho's heart has got him where he is today, and this is why he deserves to be here.
All right, cool. Well, congrats, guys.
Thanks, Ziggy.
Thanks, Ziggy. Sweating.
Jared, you're up.
Now, I'm sure you guys know, I've been on the jury for a long time. I have had to sit there listening to how great everybody's game is and how everything was everybody else's fault, and all the amazing players are sitting here. But that's it. We are sitting here, and you two are the ones that are still in the game. So Tara and Jericho, well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, one of you will walk away the winner. One of you will, unfortunately, join the ranks of us and walk away with nothing. Let's say, Jericho, you walk away with nothing. Let's say you lose tonight. If you lose tonight, where did it go wrong?
I believe that my mistake that could cost me the whole entire game was to send home Tessa off the jury. I don't know exactly what she would have done at the jury, but Tessa could have potentially been the person that could have vouched for me. And the thing is, I won't know because I have taken her out.
Do you have some final words for you, Jericho?
Yeah, sure.
I came to you after the merge. We discussed who we would vote for that night, and we would send a message to each other with an underline to show our trust was there. Now, you voted for me that night, and to add salt to the wound, you underlined my name. Now, Jericho, what goes around comes around. And when I go up to write tonight, I'm going to be sending a message to you with an underline as well. Cheers, guys.
Holy shitballs, that was good.
Sarah, it's your turn.
Gosh.
Oh, I'm a little bit nervous. Firstly, congratulations to the both of you. This is an amazing achievement. So, in saying that, Jericho, the thing is, your game seems to be panicked and convenient at times. In the last few tribals, you've talked a lot about playing a fearless game. So much so that you said that you fearlessly stood by your core alliance members. Now, in the vote that I was sent home, in your own words, you said that when a cat is drowning, you don't save it. So you let me go home. And in your opening pitch, you said that if the one thing that you could do was to convince people that you were nice, when really you were a lying, villainous character. I've heard you contradict that in your answers tonight. You have said that you are actually nice.
Yeah.
I'm confused, so this is your chance to clarify what you meant by that.
I came into this game with the real raw me, and that is this person that I feel like I find passion in selflessly doing things for others. But in this game where the prime goal is to make sure you lie to people and manipulate just for your selfish gain, I feel like I couldn't just do the raw me and say that, yeah, I will selflessly do things for others, because if I did, then I would be acting on emotions. And I feel like in this game, when you do act on emotion, it ends up doing wrong moves. And that's the reason why I felt like I had to be capable of lying, and I had to be capable of manipulating others. That is how I'm trying to explain my story.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Can't believe it's raining on the last tribal council.
Well, you guys started the game in the rain. Looks like you're going to finish it in the rain. Luke, you're up.
Alrighty. Man, yeah, it feels like I'm back on the boat, day one. I'll start off with you, Tara. I want to say congratulations. 55 days, it is a massive task to get here. I just think you've played a good game. You're a good person. I'll just move on to Jerry. Jericho, my boy. I've had the most memorable moments throughout the whole game with you, brother. As much as people saying about riding coattails, I feel like we were always coming together, talking about divide and conquer and creating conflict. And so our discussions were quite even. Obviously, we'd go off and I would bring conversations about who to get out, maybe more. But I still believe that you deserve credit to a lot of those moves. All right, sweet.
All right, Peter, it's your turn.
Oh, no. It's gonna hammer me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blast, just chill.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Congratulations, guys, final two.
Thanks, Petey.
Tara, I'm gonna start with you. For a lot of this game, you were under Lockie's wing. And I wanna know a move that you made during the time under Lockie's wing that you personally contributed to or influenced.
We got AK out. It has to go back to when I went up to you and Ziggy and Jared on the beach at Samatau, and I said, let's bring in Tessa. Let's bring in her as a number and get rid of AK. That was under Lockie's wing, and I remember he was like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. It didn't go forward, but then another twist happened with the tribe swap. I already feel that I gave you guys enough info about AK to say, we got to get him out. That was me coming out with a move.
Jericho, I want you to tell me in 3 key words, what was your game?
Adaptable, flexible.
Adaptable and flexible, too similar.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
I love
Adaptable, under the radar, and deadly.
Cool. Thank you guys so much. I'm excited to vote and see who wins.
Thanks, Petey.
Thanks, Pete. All right, Henry, you're up.
Namaste, y'all. Let's finish with a bang, yeah?
Go for it.
All right. Tara, I want you to saddle up because the barrels are coming. Jericho, put your seatbelt on because there is turbulence coming.
Yes.
All right, Tara, you ready?
Saddled up.
The best thing about Australian Survivor is that it goes for 55 days. You get 55 days to build a game. For me, I came in as a fake yoga instructor from day one and built a game around that, all the way until I got kicked out. What day did you start playing the game, and how did you start playing the game?
Honestly, I started playing the game when Lockie went home and I was on my own 2 feet. I used only 6 days to make some pretty big moves. That might have been too late or not enough for some people, but that is my honest answer.
I'll just do a little pitch for you because you're not the best at speaking.
I'm not the best at speaking.
You survived on your social game to get to the end. You're sitting there, and not only are you sitting there, you were pivotal in deciding if Jericho could get to the end. So you chose, you kept him alive, and you got him there. You've basically stated that you didn't have any moves. All the jury, all I hear is, all our big moves put us there. Maybe she's the smart one, saying I'm not going to make my big moves till the final seconds. and then that's how I'm going to win this game. Jericho, I've seen some moves which, in my eyes, are inconsistent, confusing, and detrimental to your gameplay. You're talking about these shields. My understanding is you use the shield to protect yourself. You don't get that shield and then stub it yourself by voting them out. You need to shield Sarah and shield me. Next thing, you had one of the biggest, most powerful moments in the game. You could send a jury member home. It was a bad move. One, Tessa basically said she thought Tara was the weaker player, yet you still vote her out, and yet you still brought Tara to the end. So all I want to know is, do you think you had good moves that outweigh what I believe the bad moves were in your gameplay?
Yeah, I feel like I have to own all the decisions I make. I knew that when it comes to the merge, you were working with all these people that were quality players, and there was going to be a point where every single dangerous players were going to be knocked out regardless. It could have been me at that point, and so when I started realizing that I was in jeopardy, I knew that I needed to have an scapegoat. It meant that I had to make sure there was conflict between two parties. And as long as there was conflict, I was basically eating an invisible popcorn, watching two people battling out. And that's why I felt like I maneuvered through a lot of tribal councils where my name was never written down. When you're actually on the island, you have to make lies in order to make sure you cover yourself. You have to start thinking outside of the box. I decided that I was going to take that route, make great moves, and see that I can blindside and do things like lying and deceiving that I don't normally do. And I can confidently say that, yeah, I have your blood in my hands, and I'm fine with that. And that's why I still am sitting here, and I feel like that's why you're sitting there.
Great answer. Guys, you got there, you smashed us. Love you all.
Okay, well, jury, you've had your chance to address Jericho and Tara. You've heard everything they've had to say. You should have enough information now to decide who you think most deserves the title of Sole Survivor and the $500,000 that goes with it. Now remember, tonight you are voting for a winner. For the last time, it is time to vote. Jared, you're up.
Tara, I came into this vote tonight really undecided, and I'm actually quite surprised at where my vote has ended up. I hope you win, and I hope my vote gets you there.
I've seen your game over 55 days, and it was entertaining, and we did do good moves. So, goddamn.
I'll go count the votes. Guys, it's been an incredible season. You've all played hard and played well. Whoever wins this game definitely deserves it. Now all that's left to do is read the votes. But I'm gonna do that back in Australia. I see you guys there.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the finale. All right, okay, let's get to it. Look, it has been an incredible season of twists and turns and blindsides, a lot of blindsides. It was Survivor at its absolute best, and it's all thanks to you guys. Tara, Jericho, you guys did what 22 others couldn't. You made it to day 55. Congratulations. Okay, so you made your pitch to the jury, and in the final twist of the game, some say it's the cruelest twist, but the people that you voted out and put over there, they are the ones who have now decided which of you two deserves to win this game. Tara, you seem nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous.
You are?
Yep, I don't speak when I'm nervous.
Okay, all right.
This is me really nervous.
That's you really nervous. Jericho, what's your gut on this?
Oh, I'm shaking, but I'm proud of my experience. I'm proud of my game, and I hope I made Australia proud, my family proud, the fans proud, and Survivor.
Ask me again.
Okay, all right, guys. Moment of truth. One of you is about to be crowned sole survivor and walk away with $500,000. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, remember, these are votes for a winner. For the final time, I'm going to read the votes. First vote. Jericho. Jericho. Tara. Tara. We're tied. 2 votes Tara, 2 votes Jericho. Tara. 3 votes Tara, 2 votes Jericho. Jericho. We are tied again. 3 votes Tara, 3 votes Jericho. Jericho. That's 4 votes Jericho, 3 votes Tara. Winner of Australian Survivor, Jericho!
Jericho, he's just a good dude, man.
People think that I'm this naive, young, innocent angel kid. But I came into this game leaving my morals out the door. Of course I'm gonna take this cookie. Whether it's lie, cheat, and steal, I was willing to do whatever it takes to win that Soul Survivor title.
Gonna kill some tribe mates.
I'm the brown cookie monster, and I'm gonna drag someone with me down to hell.
Go, Jerry, big fast!
Wow! Jericho has some serious skills up there. Oh! Jericho's off to a very quick start. Jericho's trying to find that inner strength to keep going.
Proud of you, Jerry.
I've grown so much, and I made a lot of friends here. I found a brother in Luke. I couldn't have done half of the things I did without him. This experience will always be part of me. It's taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for that.
Oh, man. Jericho has just been crowned the Soul Survivor for 2017 and won $500,000. Jericho, firstly, congratulations.
Thank
but
you.
I want you to be honest with me. Day one, we're on that barge and the rain is pissing down. It's dark. It's apocalyptic in your own terms. And everyone else is out there and they have their best game face on. Did you think you would be sitting here right now? Did you think you're going to win this thing?
No way, honestly. I looked at everybody and I was just like, holy crap. I'm honestly against these guys. Some of them are like 6'4". And I'm just like, how would I compete against them in the challenges? But honestly, I'm still shocked that I'm still standing here. I was surprised at my own capability, so yeah.
Well, it looked like you were having a blast out there. You looked like you were scheming and laughing all the way to day 55. What was it about this game that you loved so much?
Oh, look, I've been watching Survivor since I was a kid, and so being there every day, I just savored the moment. And if it was my last day, I made sure that it was going to be the most amazing day. So, you know, with the Lockie experience, that was like one of my biggest highlights. And yeah, I was just stoked that I was there.
Well, I got to say, I love the Lockie moment too. That was pretty cool. But one of my favorite things about your game was the whole cookie saga. Okay.
Show me Tara, Jerry.
Right. But particularly that moment when you were standing behind the tribe, just eating those cookies. That was hilarious. Jackie, did you have any idea?
Absolutely none.
You had no idea there was a cookie monster?
Absolutely none. No. I couldn't believe it watching it back. I just thought, you little bugger.
Right. Well, there was one person that you formed a pretty special bond with, Luke.
Piece of crap.
This is what I have to put up with all the time. It drives me crazy. Can you guys behave just for a little bit? No, I love it. It's great. So what was it about Luke that you were drawn to?
Oh, I don't know. He just had that funny vibe where I was just like, this guy wants to create chaos. And I was like, I'm jumping on board with that because, honestly, I was like, there's going to be times where we're going to be too serious and I need something where I can just laugh it off. And the minute he started acting like, nah, let's change it up. And I was like, bro, I'm so in. And so it was at an instant connection, love at first sight.
Oh. Here we go.
Honestly, lifelong friendship, hopefully.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
Even though he's in Perth, I'll be visiting, see his kids, see his wife, and be like, yo, I need a room. You know what I mean? Like...
And now I know he's making all that money, I might have to charge and you know what I mean? There'll be rent.
Nice. Tara, you were the only other person that made it to day 55. You came second, but it's no mean feat coming second in this game. You played a brilliant social game. How proud are you?
I'm pretty proud. Like, I feel coming into this tonight, like Jerry and I spoke so much and we kept saying, like, both of us feel deserving. So that's where, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not shattered, I'm not gutted. I did this experience, like, hopefully not, you know, getting out the first day. So I was pretty stoked that, you know, I got to experience day 55 with Jerry.
Now, were you surprised how hard everyone started playing this game? I'm right from the get-go.
Right from AK, yes, that is correct. No, I didn't even know how to approach the whole gameplay, you know. I guess from the start I was sort of still asking everyone, like, where's the huts in America? And they're like, you have to build them. And I'm like, you have to do what now? So, no, these guys came out swinging from day one. So it's a tough game.
It is a tough game. And there were no shortage of big players this season. I mean, there's Henry, Lockie, Luke. I mean, in fact, all of you,
yeah.
you all came out of the gate swinging for the fences. It was great to watch. And I always say, go big or go home. And this season, there was one player who ended up doing both. Let's take a look.
Are you homosexual? No, no. I'm my best friend this game, man. I came into this game hoping to play to my strengths, which was my social game.
Why not?
You remind me of my Uncle Mark. So, yeah, man. I plan on making an alliance with every single person in my tribe. You're just so chill, and you're so happy. Like, I'm like, this is such a good combo.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here to play Survivor. I'm not here to make friends. I'm playing to win. My plan is organised chaos. It's a chicken idol. What?
It's a rock.
Chuck it in. It's gone. I want to elevate the stress and paranoia.
Oh, I could slap him. Playing a hell of a game, though. Hell of a game.
He is a very smart player.
I just want to be remembered as the player that played big.
You guys are all puppets. He's the mastermind and you're the puppet.
Well, AK, you know, when I look at that footage, I think, you know, that's pretty good strategy to try and befriend everyone. Why do you think it didn't work?
Well, I feel like it did work. I mean, I stuck with my bash brother Jared from day one, Ziggy. No, but I think my problem was I was going off alone with these people when they were going out getting firewood, when they were finding things, and I was having these one-on-one conversations with them where I probably should have just sat myself where we were building the shelter and had these conversations around people so it didn't look so suspicious.
Okay, look, I gotta ask, chicken idol, really? Hands up, who bought the chicken idol?
It's a rock.
I wasn't on the same tribe as AK, so...
Ben definitely would have bought it.
Oh.
Ben, that was harsh.
Yeah, mate. It's all good.
Well, AK, I think it's fair to say that you put quite a few noses out of joint early in the game, but none more so than Tara. Tara, what was it about AK that just rubbed you the wrong way?
I think it was just going out too hard at the start. And like you know, he said, we're trying to build fire and we're trying to do huts, and he's just like scamming and running around looking for chicken idols. So, yeah, I guess, I mean, I love him, but now, but yeah. But, I mean...
So you guys have had contact since the game finished? Of course.
Yeah, he's like the, you know, godfather of my children. No, I'm kidding.
Wow, did I miss something?
I'm kidding. Lockie, look at me. No. So I guess you could say, you know, it was just his gameplay. It scared me. That was what it was. It was so powerful and so good that I was just like, let's just get him.
Well, AK, when we did the tribe swap and you pulled that Asanga buff, did you think that was it, my game's up?
Yeah, I mean, Tara and Annalise had been over at Asanga for probably a week at that point, and, you know, perception is 90% of reality, and the chances of me making it through that next tribal council at Asanga were pretty slim.
Luke, how's your wall looking with AK's head stuffed on it?
Yeah, the only one I didn't get was Locke. Yeah, he escaped it, but yeah, it was all about trophies for me. Yeah, so like the room's full at home.
Well, AK, you were a master manipulator. You played a hell of a game. Well done.
Thanks,
mate. Coming up after the break, we're going to hear from the one and only Tarzan. And later, we're going to speak to the player who made possibly the dumbest move of the game. Don't go away.
It's a shark!
Australian Survivor has been the toughest thing I've ever done. Testing my boundaries, seeing what type of a man I really was.
Oh, huge ball!
That's what this game was about for me.
Mark is furiously trying to get that kindling to catch. No way.
Stick it in your pocket. I just want to be remembered as the lovable character who didn't let the game get in the way of life.
Tarzan, you were just my hero.
Thanks, mate. Honesty and integrity. Look, it may not win this game for you, but I just want my grandkids to be proud and going, that's our pop. This is a moral dilemma. To me,
We won!
that is the duck's nuts of being a pop.
You're a rock star, Tarzan.
Welcome back to the reunion show. The entire cast of Australian Survivor Season 2 is here, including this man, Tarzan.
Hey, mate. Thank you.
Tarzan, you know, if social media is any indication, you're one of the most loved players in the game. What's the reaction been like for you on the street?
Well, mate, I'm not going to die not knowing what it was like to be famous for a day. You know,
Nice.
I have had a blast. There's not one moment I wouldn't cherish for the rest of my life, and I wouldn't change a thing, and I suppose at the end of the day, maybe that's what made me so lovable.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, guys.
All right, I want to talk about the idol. Now, surely you must have known that by giving it to Tessa, you put your own game at risk.
Yes, Tessa needed it. I didn't feel I needed the idol until somebody with the initials AK sort of you know, changed a few things. But he tried. He was on our side for a minute.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because when I watched it, I thought, that's actually quite brilliant. You're going to flip the whole game on its head. You're going to send someone else home. I think it was going to be Lockie.
Yeah,
right?
well, I was going to.
Great blindside.
Yes.
But then you went and told AK.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Well, yeah, I think in life I've done this before. If you want to get trust, you've got to give it. So in this case, we didn't get it back, but that was the game and that was the risk. And Tessa did brilliant. Like, she went on and she kept going.
Well, look, Tarzan, people may have viewed you giving the idol to Tessa as a bad decision, but in a game that's 55 days long, everyone's bound to make a bad decision or two. Right, Ziggy? Oh, Ziggy, I'm just... Okay, look, Ziggy, seriously, you found the biggest power in the game, the super idol, and then you used it to save the biggest threat in the game, Lockie.
Thanks, Zig.
Good decision or bad decision?
Well, there was no, trust between Annalise and I. So for me to send Lockie home, who I thought I'd built some trust with, to form an alliance with Annalise, who I'd already broken trust with, to me just seemed crazy. And, I mean, I was a threat in challenges, Lockie was a threat in challenges. I thought it was too early to get rid of him, because then I'd be the next target to be sent home. So I stand by it.
All right, good. Tessa, Jericho won a special advantage in the game, and he voted you off the jury. Bad decision?
Well, it's hard to go back in time, isn't it, Jerry? It was heartbreaking for me. I'm a huge fan of this game. I so wanted to have my say at that final tribal council. But honestly, we didn't know who was going to be in the final two at that stage. And it's true, if this guy had been sitting at the end, that I would have made a pitch for him, and that would have been dangerous on the jury.
Ooh. Jackie.
Jonathan.
Okay, you let Henry hold on to the idol that you guys both found. Do you regret that decision?
Look, there's 23 of us that say would've, could've, should've, why didn't I? And yeah, I'm not finished with Henry yet.
All righty, well, on that note, coming up after the break, we're going to talk to the guy who probably made the worst decision of the whole game. Henry and the idol he took home in his pocket. And later, we'll talk to the king of the jungle. Don't go away.
Twisting the whole body, twisting that spine. People think of me as this blue-eyed, zen-loving yoga instructor. The truth is, from day one, I've been in game mode.
Big launch from Henry.
You know, I've thrown challenges.
Everyone's in sync for a sunger, except Henry. The sunger losing their steam.
I replanted idols. Now, I might look like Jesus, but I'm playing like the devil. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! I don't think anyone could argue that they played better than me.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Henry.
Okay, snuff away.
Henry, the tribe has spoken. Welcome back to the Australia Survivor Reunion Show. Henry. Okay, so in that moment in Tribal, when I ask if someone has an idol, I normally give it a moment, but and I hold. But with you, I just kept holding and holding and holding, thinking he's going to play it. He's going to play it. No, he's not going to play it.
Yeah.
What was going on?
I don't know. I couldn't hear Lockie. He wasn't speaking loud enough. No. Yeah, no, honestly, like, everyone's, oh, what a dumb I am. But you got to give credit to the people that orchestrate that blindside. Like, we had no time to scramble. You know, we had two different kind of little groups of people coming together in, like, 30 seconds of this rain. kind of set up back at camp. So, like, that was one of the best episodes I've seen of Survivor, just how they, you know, got that plan in motion. And, yeah, I looked like a fool, but, man, it was a good move. Took 6 of them. So...
Well, Henry, there's no dispute you were a dope in that moment, but you played a hell of a game. You really did. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so let's talk about yoga. How much yoga have you really done?
Yeah, I did one class with my brother-in-law and sister and bought a book on the plane to Samoa. So, and read like a chapter. So, honestly, like, you just say a couple of words. The rest is...
Okay, like, hands up. Who bought this story that he was a yoga instructor?
Hindsight. Hindsight.
Sarah, really? I mean, look, I'm as stiff as a board and I know more than he does in yoga.
There was definitely that suspicion, but I feel, for me, I still thought he did yoga. Like, he's that Zen-loving that I thought that there was some sort of yoga in his life, but none at all. He's a labourer.
Well played.
Thank you.
On a more serious note, now, your mother passed away a couple weeks before you came into the game. What did Survivor mean to you and her?
Yeah, so she's just taught me all through life to chase my dreams, and one of my dreams has been to get on Survivor, and obviously she was fine when I first applied, and then through the application process became bad and went into palliative care, and you know, I found out I was on, and you know, it was 6 weeks, I think, after she passed away, so I was in a pretty important time for my family and the grieving process to, you know, kind of process it all, but you know, it was that shining light that we all needed in the family, so you know, I'm the man I am today because of the last 3 years and the game I played then. So, like, I'm stoked, and I would always have gone out because that's what Mum would have wanted.
Now, early in the game, you teamed up with Jackie and became a power couple. Was that intentional?
Yeah, it was. We got along really well, and I thought she was a perfect person to work with. So yeah, it was a perfect little pair to go forward with, and we found an idol which kind of solidified it. My idol. Which
is now coming to my house.
You want a Jackie?
Oh no!
I said I'll give it.
I want to use it.
Jackie, does that make everything better? I don't think so, but nice try. Well, look, you weren't the only couple who got together in the game. Let's take a look.
Mark and Sammy, I don't know what's going on there. Definitely a bit closer than everyone else.
That's such a good thing.
She has done a good effort.
You were coming up to my first night.
Yeah. Then I was out.
Yeah.
I was replaced.
She was.
She's been there the other night.
Different dogs.
Sam, total babe. Oh, look, if I met her on the outside and she was single, I'd definitely be keen on her.
Well, Mark, I think it's fair to say that your close ties with Sam ended up damaging your game, but is there a silver lining to this?
There is. We've come out and we've had a great life ever since the game. And when I was there and I first met Sam, I knew there was something special about her, and we were close in the game early. I knew it was going to be a risk, and we took it anyway, but we got targeted by the tribe earlier than I thought, so... But it was worth it.
So you guys are still together?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Those are pretty nice words otherwise.
Sam, did you perceive your relationship with Mark as a power couple?
Oh, not really. I actually befriended Hen really early on. But then something about Mark, I was just like, I trust that guy. And I mean, if you were on an island, man or woman, and it's freezing cold, you would choose to snuggle up to Mark as well. You know, he pretty much like a mattress and a doona all in one. So it was kind of just a companionship of trust, and he was someone easy to talk to, so it was nice to have that little breakaway.
So, Sam, did you know that Henry was trying to throw challenges to get you out, or did you just learn that from watching the episodes?
I remember on that rafting one, and I do quite a bit of kayaking, and I was like, there is something going on with the left side. And my first thought was, what is Ben doing? And there's this like photo from that episode, and I'm looking back with like the dirtiest look at that left side, and I'm like, something's going on. And then that final one, when Henry was successful, we were talking about that, and I just said, Henry's effort looked pretty lackluster. It definitely felt like things were going in slow motion, which was true. He was, he was trying to throw that challenge by just being confused with the puzzle. Give it credit, like he got his, you know, move, so...
He pulled it off, yep.
Yep.
Got to give credit where credit is due. Well done. Well done, Henry.
Thank you.
All right, after the break, we talk to the one and only, the king of the jungle. And later, we get to the bottom of some of the biggest secrets of the season. Don't go away.
Work in the mining industry. I'm a driller, so the tribe will probably think I've got no skills. But I've been playing my own game since day dot. I'm here to stir the pot. Now, you can't be sitting there walking around thinking you're the boss. I'm the boss. Gotcha! Gotcha! I'm lying through my teeth. I really want her to go, man. She's starting to do my head in, bro. I told him I was going to stop him and put him up on my wall. I'm acting out here. Bold and the beautiful. Get me something on there.
Oh, shit.
I'll save you when you're swimming. What else? What else you want me to do? I'm the king of the jungle, baby.
Jericho has just won $500,000, and I bet he feels like a king right now, but he's not the only royal on the stage tonight. I give you Luke, king of the jungle. Or would you prefer the boss?
Oh, the president or the mayor. Or whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay, I gotta be honest with you, Luke. When I first started watching you, I thought, this guy's really impulsive. You know, you're like Captain Chaos.
Yeah.
But as things went on, your game really started to come together. Did you have a plan coming into this?
Not really. I'd say at the start, it was just like, I wanted to be at the top, you know? So I wanted to create a ladder. And then obviously I linked up with Jerry, so we were trying to like split people up and always create drama, but try to stay out of it. That was our plan.
Did you know a lot about the game before you came in? Were you a student of the game, or were you just learning on the job?
I was learning on the job. I did like a little bit of research, watched a little bit of YouTube, and that was about it. I applied, got on the show, and gave it a good old crack.
Henry, did you underestimate this guy early on?
Big time. Watching it back, he's one of, in my opinion, the best player out here. Just like in terms of strategy based, and just the way we weren't aware of it. I think that's what I tried to do. I was like, I'll do a yoga, make all the moves behind, but he just did it naturally with his personality, and yeah, it was so good to watch.
Sarah, at what point did you realise this is actually a brilliant player?
Well, I played a game where I knew that I was going to be friends with everyone. So day one, I was making friends with everyone except one person, and it was Luke. Because I was thinking, this guy is going to get sent home straight away. He's crazy. I'm not getting anywhere near him. And then he kind of kept staying on. And I was like, well, crap, now I've got to go align with him. And then we actually ended up working together.
Yeah.
But he's very impressive with his strategic street smarts. And, yeah, you can see it on the show.
Well, Luke, I just want to talk about something here. Maybe the audience doesn't know, but when you start this game, you're allowed 5 pieces of clothing. But your wardrobe seemed to keep growing.
Yeah.
Every time someone was eliminated, you'd turn up wearing an item of their clothing. What was going on there?
So pretty much day one, I lost my hat, I lost my shirt, then I got a hole in my pants, and then I found Sam's hat when she left, and then it just continued. I just still wish Sarah left her bikini because I was gonna rock it to tribal. I swear to God, I was gonna maybe rock it to tribal. So.
All right, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Well, you were clearly having fun out there, but you were also playing hard. So much so that you built yourself a spy shack. Let's take a look.
I'm trying to make a little spy shack right next to the water well. Oh, man, look, you know what? I'm playing just to mess everyone up. I just want to sit in the bush and be creeping. You know, everyone wants to drink water when they want to make alliances. I'll be like this, yeah.
So it's not that, like, I think her order of elimination would, I think Jericho is the first one back down next. Yeah.
Creeping hard.
All right, guys, did anyone know about the spy shack?
No.
You knew?
Yeah.
Of course, because
Yeah.
you do everything together. You're like, actually, you're like one person, right? Well, Luke, you entertained us from day one. What was the public response back home?
Man, the public's been crazy good. Like, there is so much love everywhere. Even within the guys here, like, when people are actually struggling, like, I wouldn't say I struggle at all, you know? So when people were doing it hard, I kind of like try to pick people up, you know? Like, when Tara came across, I remember, like, whispering, I was like, do not quit. Stay in the game. You're here. You're still here, like, you know? And then she burned me, you know? Yeah. And, yeah.
Good job, got everything.
All right. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at some of the incredible moments from this year's challenges. And later, we expose some of the secrets and lies these guys have told each other. This game is on. Survivors ready? Go! Luke, the sun just fell in. Everyone powering ahead. Oh, they got the loser on the side of the red. Lockie is a beast in this game. Nothing easy about Survivor. But hey, you didn't come out here for easy. You came out here to play. So play hard. Watch out for that. Oh, Ziggy.
You're a rock star.
Everyone very focused. You guys have been up there for 2 hours. Really struggling now. This is classic Survivor right here. Never give up. Lockie is completely naked. Welcome back to the Survivor reunion show. Mark, was that a strategy to pull down Lockie's pants?
It actually was deliberate, but I was disturbed by it for that whole challenge.
Lockie, you seemed quite happy to let your freak flag fly, but was there a moment in there when you thought, maybe I should pull my pants up?
Nah, not once. I mean, it was fishing gear. Like, I had to win that, like, just to go out and fish. So that's the one I wanted. So a bit of nudity wasn't a problem.
Well, I'm sure the ladies in the audience thank you for that decision. So, Mark, you and Lockie went head-to-head on a bunch of challenges. Who do you think won that battle in the end?
Oh, Lockie got pretty much all of them, unfortunately. No, we had a couple of good wrestles. That first one was a cracker, and then I was expecting to get him in the sumo challenge, but instead I got Jared, who was just as ferocious. So it was a good battle, though.
And you held your own. Well done. Yeah. Lockie, you were a powerhouse. You ended up winning 3 immunity challenges in a row. You were 2 seconds away from winning that 4th one. Does that keep you up at night?
Nah, not at all. Nah, yeah, every night.
All right, Michelle. Okay, so you beat Lockie.
Yeah.
You beat him by 2 seconds, but you beat him.
Yes.
And you won a car. I mean, arguably the best immunity challenge to win,
and
right?
what a car.
What a
Holden
car.
Trailblazer. I know what I'm doing.
You do. Nice plug for the sponsor there. I like it.
It's an amazing car.
Great.
So, yeah, I love it.
Great. Well, you won it fair and square. Well done.
Thank you.
Amy, I think you had the biggest fall of the season. In fact, probably the biggest fall in Survivor, certainly that I've ever seen. Whenever I watch that footage, I cringe. How is it for you when you see that back?
Yeah, oh man, I fell so hard, but I actually said after it, my mum dropped me on the head a lot when I was a child, so I'm just used to it.
All right, okay. Well, look, in a game where the object is to outwit, outplay, and outlast each other, it was really nice to see that Aussie mateship was still at its core. Let's take a look.
When I came into this game, I didn't think that I would make genuine friendships, but Survivor has really surprised me. I found probably my best friends here.
When you get thrown into this game, you have to build trust, you've got to build friendship. You've got to have that one friend in the game that you can just say whatever you want to. That's what I feel with Lockie.
Mum, my best friend, he's hot. You'll love him.
I'm not breaking up with you, I promise.
I love you.
No, I love you too.
It's so tough out here, and it's been really difficult.
That's my mum.
It's Shell.
That's the littlest one? Yeah.
But to go through it with people who love and support me, that's something to be grateful for.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really made me question, are you here for that prize money, or is there more that's more valuable?
Lockie, you and Tara seem to be tight, very tight from day one. Why do you think that was?
Nah, we just like got along as friends. I mean, we were on the bottom a fair bit together, and that just brought us together. And we just got the same humour and everything. Yeah, and she's a really good friend.
And he's
until
really
now.
hot.
Well, Tara, in the end, you had to vote out. Well, you didn't have to, but you did vote out your best friend and closest ally in the game. How hard was that for you?
It was a struggle. Like, I tried my best to try and, get around it, but at the end of the day, I had to do, a good move, and it was just suckful that it had to be Lockie.
Lockie, did you think Tara would ever turn on you?
Nah. No, I mean, like, I even said to her in the game, I'm like, hey, like, you're probably going to have to turn on me, and when you do it, I'm going to be super proud. But, yeah, I didn't see it coming. Like, she played it pretty well, and, like, I felt pretty confident with the challenges, but, yeah, it stung a little bit watching it back.
Did you give her your vote in the end?
I did.
Nice. Stick around, because after the break, we're going to talk to Christy and Phoebe from season 1, and these guys are going to come clean to some of the biggest secrets of the game. Don't go away. Well, I'm sitting here with winner Christy and Phoebe from season 1. Christy, how have you enjoyed the gameplay so far this season?
Oh, it's been incredible. You guys have absolutely killed it. They took it up to a whole nother level. The twists were great, and you took advantage of every opportunity. I'm so proud.
Nice. Phoebe, how would you rate this season?
I mean, no secret, I'm a Survivor superfan, and I've got to say that this is, without a doubt, one of my favourite seasons of all time. So, well done, guys.
Well, it wouldn't be a good season of Survivor without a whole bunch of secrets and lies. Let's take a look. What? Put your hand up if you haven't lied in this game. Gentleman in the back there.
I'm a fashion designer from New York City. I'm actually a fashion designer, but in my 16 years in the military, I was a special ops troop commander.
Oh, you know what you're doing there, Mark.
There's no way I want to let people know what I was up to in my previous life. I could be seen as a threat.
So he had some jam and sugar left over. So sweet. I'm going to make sure that I get all this jam into my belly. Oh, they're going to hate this tomorrow.
There's like nothing left.
Someone's literally put their finger in there and licked it clean.
Yeah.
Annalise would have had the jam for sure.
Everyone believes Annalise did it. That wasn't our intention, but now I hope I can get away with this.
Super idol. It's a power like I've never seen. But before you know it, you're like kicked out of here because you've got an advantage. So I was gonna lie to my tribe. I'm not allowed to tell you exactly what it is. If I say it, then it's void.
I don't think Ziggy's telling us everything. I think she's lying.
Okay, quick poll. Hands up, who bought Ziggy's story? Wow, really? Okay. Well, if there was one person in this game who was more suited to Survivor, it was Mark. But no one seemed to twig that he was ex-military. Mark, was it hard not to go into full military mode?
It was a long bow to draw to say I was a fashion designer. I don't think one person would have actually believed it, but it was hard not to explain such a big part of my life, because I think when I explain it, people will understand me a bit more socially. So it was hard not going into full military mode, yeah.
Jackie, did you honestly believe that he was just a fashion designer?
Oh, that jacket.
It is a nice jacket.
I only got to spoon with him one night and then she took over. But anyway.
We'll leave that one alone. Henry, so you wake up in the middle of the night, you're stealing the jam, the sugar. Was there a moment there when you thought, maybe I shouldn't be doing this?
Yeah, we just got back after the Jared vote. Me, Luke and Jerry were like, let's go eat the jam, put it on beans, doing everything. Ate all that, and then in the morning was like, oh, having fun. And then everyone's just blaming Annalise. So the next night, I'm like, oh, there's sugar there too. So I'm like, all right, let's get that into me, tipping that out. Yeah, that can have rice. That's all right.
Annalise. Annalise. Why do you think you were framed as the jam thief?
It could be because I stare at people when they have food left and they're eating, and that makes them uncomfortable. But I guess it had to be something about my personality that would make people think that I ate the jam. And maybe because I was carrying the empty jam jar as well. I don't know.
Look, before we finish up, I want to thank all of you again for an exceptional season. Well done. Henry, what have you learned from your time on Survivor?
Oh, it's the best game ever. I had the best fun out there. So if they go around for season 3, apply. Anyone can do it.
And play your idol, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, Jackie's decision now. Yeah.
Maybe not, maybe not. Luke, would you do it again?
Oh, I got to run it past the wife, I think, and the kids, you know. Yeah, look, I don't know, hit me up in a couple of years, you know.
Jericho, any tips for future players?
Have fun out there, scheme, lie, do everything. With a smile.
With a smile, exactly. Well, that is it for season 2 of Australian Survivor. 55 days, 24 people, 1 survivor. Congratulations, Jericho. Good night.
Outlaws.